Another day, another story. Dear subscribers, please feel free to leave a comment below letting us know which book summary you would like to see next. Disclaimer: the book summary provided is based on my interpretation and understanding of the book. The views and opinions expressed in the video are solely my own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the author, publisher, or any affiliated parties. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and should not be considered as a substitute for reading the actual book. Author introduction: The Velveteen Rabbit is a children's book written by Margery Williams Bianco and illustrated by William Nicholson. It was first published in 1922 and has since become a classic of children's literature, beloved for its heartwarming message about the power of love and the beauty of transformation. Today's quotes: "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop." Confucius. Summary: The Velveteen Rabbit is a beloved children's book written by Margery Williams and first published in 1922. The story follows a stuffed toy rabbit who longs to become real through the love and affection of his owner, a young boy. The rabbit is made of velveteen and has glass eyes and a soft, cuddly body. At the beginning of the story, the rabbit is brand new and proud of his luxurious velveteen coat. He lives in the boys' playroom with other toys, including a wooden horse, a ball, and a set of blocks. The rabbit's only wish is to become real, but he doesn't know how. One day, the rabbit meets a wise old rocking horse who tells him that becoming real requires being loved by a child. The rocking horse explains that this kind of love is not just about being played with or cuddled, it's about being loved so much that the child's love makes the toy come to life. The rocking horse tells the rabbit that he is not yet real because he has not been loved enough. The rabbit becomes friends with the rocking horse and spends many hours talking to him about what it means to be real. The rabbit also meets a skein horse, who is even older and wiser than the rocking horse. The skein horse has patches of real fur missing and his joints creak when he moves. The skein horse tells the rabbit that he has become real through years of being loved by children and being played with until he is worn out. The skein horse explains that becoming real is a process of becoming shabby and being loved anyway. The rabbit begins to understand that becoming real is not just about looking or feeling real, it's about being loved so much that the toy's true essence is revealed. He realizes that it's not enough to have a soft coat or glass eyes, he needs to be loved and cherished by a child. The rabbit's owner, the young boy, becomes very fond of him and takes him everywhere he goes. The rabbit is overjoyed to be loved so much and hopes that the boy's love will make him real. The rabbit and the boy spend many happy hours together, playing games and going on adventures. Unfortunately, one day the boy becomes ill with scarlet fever and all of his toys, including the Velveteen Rabbit, are taken away to be burned. The rabbit is heartbroken at the thought of being burned, but the other toys in the sack explain to him that this is how they become real. The rabbit is confused and frightened, not understanding how being burned could possibly make him real. As the rabbit sits in the sack with the other toys, he begins to feel very lonely and scared. He wonders if he will ever become real or if he will simply be burned and forgotten. In his despair, the rabbit sheds a tear of love for the boy who loved him so much. Suddenly, a magical fairy appears and transforms the rabbit into a real, living rabbit. The rabbit is thrilled to be alive and runs off into the woods to join the other rabbits. At first, the other rabbits are unsure about him, since he looks so different from them. But soon they come to accept him as one of their own, and the Velveteen Rabbit is finally able to experience what it means to be real. In the end, the Velveteen Rabbit reflects on his journey and realizes that becoming real was not about his velveteen coat or glass eyes, it was about the love that he shared with the boy. He understands that the boy's love was what made him real, and that even though the boy is gone, his love will always live on in the rabbit's heart. The Velveteen Rabbit spends the rest of his days living in the woods with the other rabbits, hopping and playing in the sunshine. He feels a sense of joy and freedom that he never experienced as a toy, and is grateful for the boy's love that transformed him into a real rabbit. In the final moments of the story, the Velveteen Rabbit sees the magical fairy who had transformed him and runs over to thank her. The fairy tells him that he has become real because he was loved so much, and that the love he received will always be with him. The Velveteen Rabbit feels a deep sense of gratitude towards the fairy, the boy, and all the people who had loved him, and he knows that their love will always be a part of him. The story ends with a poignant message about the power of love and the beauty of transformation. The Velveteen Rabbit's journey from a stuffed toy to a real living rabbit is a metaphor for the transformative power of love, and how love can make even the most ordinary things become extraordinary. The book has become a classic, beloved by generations of readers for its heartwarming message and beautiful illustrations, and it continues to inspire people of all ages to this day. Moral: the moral of the Velveteen Rabbit is that love makes us real, and that true beauty is found not in appearance, but in the bonds of love that we share with others. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my latest content and be part of a community that shares your interests. Thanks for watching.